Hey friends, how are you? Happy Friday. I hope you had a great day and you are ready to move into your weekend. So, I am just wrapping things up. I am getting ready to go out for my walk and transition from my day, from my workspace into changing my environment, getting out of, that workspace mindset and just disconnecting before I transition into my evening and finish up some things too. But just wanted to say hi, lots of amazing new faces in here. So great to connect with all of you. But I thought it would be valuable today to talk about my top 3 tips for eating out. And this is something I get asked all the time is like, okay, so I'm, going out to eat, or we're going out to eat more often at restaurants now, which is super exciting. And if we're trying to be thoughtful with our health, nutrition, weight loss goals, whatever those are, having that game plan. So I know there's a lot of like stereotypical rules that we follow of like split your portions, look at the menu beforehand, like a lot of those standard things that you're told to do. Only order the chicken salad. Well, all of my tips are different than that. And I want you to enjoy your experience eating out and enjoy what you're having. So my first thing that I'll ask my clients when we're talking about this is, what do you actually want? Right? So people are like, nobody ever asked me that. It's like, oh, what I should have or what's healthier. But what do you actually want? So let's, for example, say we're going to an Italian restaurant, okay? So if you were to look at the menu without saying like, this is what I should have or this is what's healthy, what do you actually want? So that's the first thing I want you to ask yourself. Second question is, what do you value most? And what do I mean by that is there is a lot of fun things and delicious things when we're eating out. There's alcohol, there's appetizers, entrees, desserts, right? So what do you value most out of those things? If maybe it's everything, and that's okay too. So we'll talk through that. Number 3 is fill in the gaps, okay? So first thing, for example, is Italian restaurant. What do you actually want? Okay, so I'm looking at the menu. I really want to have pasta. Great. Okay, so let's do pasta. And then we'll talk through this more about what this looks like. And then what do you value most? Well, I really love to have red wine. Okay, great. So let's fit this in there. So when we're going out, we're going to say, okay, I'm going to have 2 glasses of wine. I'm going to have the pasta dish, but I'm going to fill in the gap. So I'm going to add some protein to that. So I'm going to have the meatballs or the shrimp or the seafood or whatever with my pasta. And I'm going to add some veggies, so some color into that as well. So this could be a side salad. This could be some cooked vegetables. Some pasta dishes have tons of vegetables in them, right? So when we're building our meals, we need to have adequate carbs, protein, and color from fruits and vegetables. So in this situation, if I want to have the wine and the pasta, that is how you can incorporate that into your meal. And then just be mindful of maybe the apps and desserts, right? So just saying like, I'm going to skip the dessert, or I'm just going to have a taste, I'm going to have a bite, and just be more thoughtful in that way. So let me know, is that helpful for you? Is that like completely changing your mindset around being able to eat out and enjoy yourself? And yeah, pasta dishes are definitely going to be a larger quantity. So check in with yourself, be mindful. Those servings are probably going to be 2 servings. So just even making sure that you're doing a smaller portion of pasta, like, size of your fist or bigger. Add your protein, add your veggies. So that's how we're filling in the gaps with that meal. And drink water, right? So this is the biggest thing that we discount when going out. So there's going to be more salt in our food. If we're having alcohol, those are all going to be dehydrating. So making sure that you're having at least 1 glass of water with every glass of wine or alcohol beverage that you're having, so you're rehydrating your body and not feeling yucky the next day. And then save your leftovers for your family the next time. So those are my 3 tips for eating out. What do you actually want? What do you value most in the dining experience, and being thoughtful of how you're going to strategically manage that? And then fill in the gap. So if your meal has just carbs, fill in the gaps with protein and veggies and water, right, with your drink. So I hope that was helpful. I just kind of wanted to get you in that mindset of going out this weekend. If you're going out to eat more often, let me know. Are you going out to any restaurants this weekend? Where are you going? I'd love to know. What do you value most when you go out to eat? We can talk through this example with Mexican, American burgers, like any example we can use. And this is something that I'll really talk through with my coaching clients of a specific example. And it's so cool that like my goal for them is that they feel totally 100% confident to do this on their own, right? And go out to eat, feel confident, be able to go to events, holidays, parties, and be able to enjoy themselves, even if they don't know exactly what the food is going to be there. So that's my goal for you. It's totally possible. Let me know if that was helpful. I hope you guys have such a good weekend. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, and I'll talk to you soon.